Okay, guys, this is Marco from Digitalkiez, and today we have Anna here. She is a ERT certified yoga teacher. Hello, Anna. How are you?
Hi, Marco. It's so good to be here. Hi, everyone.
Thank you for your time. We just had a really good class. It's a meditation and vinyasa class. I tried to do my best. But Anna was so kind to correct me every time. Anna, you have done already classes. Like I've seen you on Instagram. You've been doing Instagram live classes before, right?
Yes, I did few Instagram live, and yeah, so it was quite an experience.
It was quite an experience. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's good. I think when people can just jump in and see you there. And do you know, did a lot of people do something with you? Like, did they interact with you?
That's the problem about Instagram live. They can just jump in, but you do not know whether or not they are actually, because I cannot see them. And I do not I do not know them. I mean, some of them, like maybe 50% in my Instagram, of course I know them. They are my students. They are lovely students, and they know what I'm doing, and they know my work. But again, half of it is also strangers that knows me because of I'm in Instagram, not knows me personally, not knowing my experience or whatsoever, and I cannot see them. The problem with the Instagram is I kind of see myself in the video, and
You don't
I
see
can
the
give
others.
it all.
All right.
Yeah, I can give it all, but I cannot see what other people do. I'm not sure if they actually jump into my class to do the whole class, or they just watching me doing my own class or whatsoever. So that's the real problem now, because I clearly myself, in my experience, if I jump into ERYT teachers from all over the world, I usually not practicing with them. I'm actually taking their experience. I want to see how other people teaching. So I'm not doing it. I'm sitting on the sofa, I'm watching them, and I'm taking a note because I'm learning from them. So this is, for me, Instagram is no feedback, no two-way feedback. It's only one person talking on the screen.
So what did you say, ERT teachers? Yeah, you are an ERT teacher as well, right?
Yes, so ERYT is, so every teachers are usually in Europe or all over or internationally, they will have RYT, which is called registered yoga teacher. When you took 200 hours of certification, you got RYT. But my certification is more than 1,200 up to now.
1,200.
1,200, yeah. So I took in the beginning, I don't understand about RYT. So when I took my certification in India, that was already actually 600 hours.
All right.
But they call it CCY, which is Certified Course Yoga Teachers.
All right.
And then the American come up with, the Yoga Alliance come up with, look, everybody have to be registered so that we have control about, you know, who doing what. So that's how they put up RYT. So in order to have this, I redo my learning again for 200 hours.
All right.
To get my RYT.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's a quiet journey for me. Yeah, I know. So yeah, unfortunately, that the big company, they would not, you know, they search you based on the RYT. So it's yeah, every teacher should have that.
All right. So I did. Now we started doing the session on Digitalkiez because you want to step out of Instagram, and and I experienced myself how it is to be together with a teacher, which is an ERT teacher, and And for me, like I began to do yoga just a couple of months ago. And I don't know if you're especially kind to me, but like you're getting me right into this session. So it's new to me, but it's still very, very good to get into the session. So it's because the feedback that you give me, because I tried before with a normal class, like before Corona came, I was in the studio. And I have to say, like, the teacher was there, was present, but he didn't have so much attention for me, like you are doing this now virtually. Is it something that you only do with me, or like, do you do with everyone?
Basically, my base as a teacher is very personal to everyone. So even in the studio or not virtual, like in the normal classes, I know every single person name usually, and I correct every single one. So to me, to have a digital kiss, it's a kind of what you call it, a good opportunity, because then, you know, I'm fast free. I don't have to organize everything my own. People can just jump in and book their class. And then this personal connection, I try to keep it with everyone, including you. Because number one, if you just want to do the classes and to see me doing the classes, you might as well go to YouTube, right? Why you would pay? Yeah, you would pay anything. That's the reality. You want to watch your teacher doing things? Go ahead, go into YouTube, go to live Instagram. But if you want to have connection, you want to ask questions, you can just jump in and say, Anna, I don't feel right with my hips. What happened here? Why I'm doing it wrong? And then I reply you straight away. Or if I see people doing it wrongly, I just go into my screen and then swipe, because I'm using mobile phone now, and I can just point it. I know everybody's name. I just point it. No, you're doing it wrong, and this and that. So I feel like that Digitalkiez given me opportunity to be me again, but in the virtual world, you know. And all this time I've been doing everything myself, but with the Digitalkiez, I just call up, hey, these students want to book in, they cannot book in, so fast free for me. You know, it's like my little, I feel like that, you know, I get off 50% of my job done from just, you know, I just go to the mat and teach. That's what I should do, just teaching, you know. Not doing detailing everything in the back of the room or whatsoever. So Digitalkiez giving me that opportunity to do all this.
Cool. That sounds very good. And you said, like, maybe we should explain the other ones what's Digitalkiez at the moment, because a lot of people don't know it out there. So it's a platform where you can just put your lessons, and the user can go and book and pay online, and you don't have to send the links or the PayPal via WhatsApp or something like this. So the people, it's like an online shop for your courses, right?
That's right. That's right.
And but you said, like before, you sometimes use the phone, so you don't need any equipment. Like you don't have like special cameras or microphone in your room. It's just your phone.
Yeah, just my phone.
Okay.
Just my phone.
A lot of people, they're trying to get live. They buy a lot of equipment. Yeah, I've seen people and it's like, oh, now we're trying to get live, but we're still waiting for the equipment. It's like, what kind of equipment do you need? It's just a phone. And they didn't want to believe me, but you're just saying it's a phone that you can use.
It's just fun. It's just fun. And I just, if you guys notice, my phone is very stable. I just use the tripod on it.
Yeah.
And that's the only equipment I have. So pretty much I just put my phone on the chair in front of me, set up my yoga mat, and that's it. Everybody can see me clearly. And of course, yeah, when you're doing teaching or going to online class, is to make sure that you can see your yoga teacher and your yoga teacher can see you. So I have one plus in my home now, that I have enough lights to actually, for you guys to see me pretty much 100%. Now, during these classes, if you cannot see me, that's what Digitalkiez for. If you are going into the classes and you cannot see me, you can just put your microphone on, say, Anna, I cannot see you, and then I cannot adjust. I don't understand why people need so many lighting.
Yeah,
I can turn on my big light to make it brighter, and right now you can see me pretty much very
it's
clear.
a nice studio you have. It looks great. It's bright. It's good.
it's my little studio at home, so
nice.
There's plenty of lights here.
Nice. Right. What I've seen when you correct people, so for making that sure, people have to put their camera on, right? And
yes,
and sometimes
that's the first number one rules, is to put your video on if you want me to correct you, because a lot of people shy, and I can understand that. I'm totally understand that. But yeah, if you want to access to me, you need to turn on your video. Otherwise,
it's only one way. So we can see you, you can't see us. Yeah, it's normal.
Yes. So then it's like, again, go back to the live stream in Instagram or YouTube. Because then you didn't get the maximum of what your goals practicing with me, and you don't get maximum of whatever you paid to hire me.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good point. Must video on is actually must, unless you knows me for years back and then you know what to do already.
Yeah. So the people that are joining, like I'm starting right now with yoga again, and because I've started so many times, but like now I'm starting again, but now for the first time I'm understanding the differences of yoga, because you offer like two classes at the moment. You give hatha and vinyasa. Before I thought this is like dishes that you can eat. I don't know, like I didn't know anything about it. Now I know this is yoga practices. What's the difference between hatha and vinyasa? What's the difference between hatha and vinyasa?
Okay, so hatha yoga is Raja yoga. Raja is king, the king of everything. So hatha yoga is actually the oldest, the first ever yoga in this world. That's why people call it Raja yoga. The all rules and practices according to hatha yoga is also applied in vinyasa, in yin yoga. So this hatha yoga, which is a very restricted pose, maybe around 13 to 16 poses only, has become expanded to a very large of different type of yoga. But if you want to go back to classic, to the king of yoga, it's hatha yoga. Hatha yoga is what you call it, concentrate on alignment, breathing, and you're doing it slow but strong. Yeah. And other thing, vinyasa is movement. You move and you are doing the poses together with your breath. So unlikely hatha yoga, in vinyasa, usually you, instead of taking 5 deep breaths, for instance, in warrior 1, you're moving from warrior 1 breath, warrior 2 second breath, warrior 3 the third breath.
I so like this because it's like a flow. You like doing this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. It's what it is. It's what it is. It's a flow. It's just like a bit of dance, a bit of free movement, but everything is still stick into hatha yoga, kind of the root itself. So vinyasa, it can be start grabbing from little bit of hatha yoga, little bit of Ashtanga yoga, little bit of yin yoga, everything put together into vinyasa. That's why a lot of people, a lot of teachers love to teach vinyasa. The only one and only reason why is you can be so creative. Like your imagination can be expandable, really large when you teach vinyasa. That's why a lot of teachers love to teach vinyasa.
Nice, nice. I really like this because it's like you learn the postures first, and then you go like into this flow, and it's great.
Yeah.
And so at the moment you're like vinyasa, hatha. I saw you started offering also yin yang.
Yeah.
Are these basic courses? Are these intermediate? Are these pros? What kind of courses are these? It's like
so yin yang is basically derived from vinyasa and yin yoga together. Mm-hmm. So why we call vinyasa yang? Because it's always energetic, always moving. That's why we call it yang. Yin and yang. Yin is when you are soft and close. Yang is when you are open and strong. Mm-hmm. So I have this idea to put everything together because if you practice yang so much, your body, your energy is level up, just like when you are cardioing in the gym.
Yes.
And then, remember, yoga is not only about body. It's also about mind. Mm-hmm. That is where the yin comes.
All right.
From a very strong, from very energetic movement, you need to slow down. Everything slow down. And then your body kind of balances itself. That's why black and white, yin and yang, right and left. This is important, what you call it, elements in yoga, and body and mind. Not only the body, but the mind as well. Now, yin yoga poses, if you ever have time to Google it, yin yoga poses is the most simplest poses, but you hold it there longer. So that doesn't make it simple after all.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was, before I studied yoga, I was a bit like, there is maybe a bit of prejudices. I felt like, there are like a lot of girls only in the group, and maybe I'm going to be the only guy and stuff like this. And then I started yoga with you and realized it's not only me as a guy. The other time we have Adrian, and the other time there was somebody else, and then it's not smooth at all. It's pretty demanding, it's pretty powerful. So when I finished the class, it's like, wow, I've done something for my muscles as well. Yeah, it was great. So are you planning on giving some like very basic yoga, like for someone that introducing to yoga? Is it something that you want to do in the future?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's great. A lot of people that join my classes or knows me before this digital world, they know how hard teacher I am. I'm very hardcore motivator, so I will push you through until you can do it.
But of course, in a nice way. Like I have
yes, of course,
nice way, yeah.
Of course. It's still beyond, it's still behind the line where I know that you can do it or not. I will stop when I know that you have, like, for instance, your hamstring is still tight, so you cannot go into the deeper poses. So those are for the regular practitioner, like yourself right now. But there is also people in their 60 years old, they want to start yoga. Or there's a very young teenager that they haven't done anything in their life. They want to try yoga. And there is this office people that's stressful all the time. They want to try yoga. I cannot give all the poses at the same time.
Yeah.
With the same menu. When yoga is like making a dishes, you know, it's like you cannot give one dishes to everybody. That doesn't work. People are vegan, vegetarian, or meat eater, or pescatarian, where they eat fish only. So this is the thing. If this is my goals, I want to introduce the super beginners yoga, to actually to let people know, to send the message out there that yoga is really for everyone.
Yeah.
And those people will only be believed when they go to the beginners yoga.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is the next steps, to introduce digital yoga practice for beginners through Digitalkiez. This is the new things that we're going to introduce. So yeah.
Nice. Well, so all in all, I have to say, for me, it was, although it was not an introducing class, it was a good introduction for me. Like, it was not too hard to get in. I had some practice.
You already have a little bit of experience, so it's easier for you to, you know.
Yeah. But it's nice. So on your own, I was thinking about, you've done on Instagram, you've done on Facebook. We've seen there are plenty of videos that you can watch, and now, like, only being like on this tool on Digitalkiez with a real link to each other. There's where we both can work together as a master and the student. There's the only way. There's a real connection, and I experienced myself. I want to say thank you very much for your teaching, because it's very very powerful, very good every time after one lesson. And I'm very thrilled what new courses are going to be there in the next week.
Yes. Yeah, you better be excited. You all better be excited. It's going to be accessible to everyone, so that's a good thing.
Nice. And is it already only on weekends, or only on like during the week, or should we have just a look on the web page and check every now and then?
I think it would be better to go, if you have my Instagram account, you just go into the link to check out what is my weekly classes. I also going to announce there, at the moment I'm becoming both digitally and in the real life. Before I was digitally only, or before I was real life. So now I back to both.
Now it's yin yang.
Yeah, that's right. So it'd be better to always keep out, to look out on my classes, check on my Instagram, check on the bio on Digitalkiez Instagram, because that's the first place you should go to check out again. Yeah, so yeah,
and maybe for the people out there that are watching us, because we're talking English every time, and you say you're doing like some offline classes as well. Just let's tell everyone, where are you from and where do you live, and where can people just talk to you in real life?
Okay, well, I was born Indonesian. I will be always Indonesian. But yeah, I don't really live in Indonesia. I mean, I spent my primary school there and high school for another 3 years. So after that, I was in Hong Kong for a couple of years. And then Singapore and China and different places all over the world. This is why digital is good, because then you feel like that I'm next to you. Right now I'm in Germany, in Frankfurt, and it's a beautiful cosmopolitan city. And yeah, so who knows in the next year where I am. But the thing is, if you can go to Digitalkiez, you can always find me. Right?
That's a great.
yeah. So Digitalkiez will allow you to see me all the time where I am, without having to fly to China or to Bali.
And who knows? Maybe someone sees you on the tile in Frankfurt and just recognizes you. Like, hey, this is you.
Yeah, just say hello. Say hello. I mean, I do. It happened a couple of times. People actually say, "Hey, I'm in your Instagram," and I usually very shocked at the 1 minute shocking, but I say hello. Yeah. So if you ever see me in real person, go say hello. I 99% made out of the sun, so I'm very warm person usually.
Nice. Well, Anna, thank you very much. Thank you for your time, and thank you for this great interview. And
thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
See you next time on Digitalkiez.
Namaste. Thank you.